How are you guys doing? My name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. Today, I want us to go through everything that happened yesterday. It was a lot. It was a very short day, but it was a lot of things that happened yesterday, guys. But before we get into doing that, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you are helping the channel to grow financially and in numbers. Guys, when you are coming in, please, on your way in, while you are at the door, knock with your like, okay? That like button, please, 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 please make sure at all times, do not forget to like when you come in. Please make sure you are liking. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that, and it's helping the channel to grow. And guess what? We are on our way. We are on our road to 10K subscribers, and I cannot do this when you guys are not liking the lives. We can't do it. So for me to get to that point of 10K subscribers by my birthday, which is the 10th, wow, which is the 13th of December. So please make sure we are on 10K subscribers by that time. If not, we are above, but we can't be below. Okay, just make sure. So please, dwadlala your like ke sana, faku like kwakho, faku like kwakho. Nina nifuna ngithini the other 10 people. Come on, come on. Ngithini, must I phone the brigadier to come and pata you there so that you people can actually like when you come in? Do you want me to call the brigadier? Do you want me to call Abo Butelezi, Abo Listeron Bazon Tonton, so that you guys can do the things that need to be done? Huh? Come on, guys, come on, just dwadla the like, dwadla the like, dwadla the like there. Ulikile lapho, like. Then sizokhuluma bazozisola. Yabona laba? Bazozisola, I am telling you. Bazozisola. Ama-like ke guys, ama-like sizokhuluma ngokuthi bazozisola ngani and why. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, do the things, make it rain. Ibani ngumnisi very fast. Ibani umnisi wemvula, ninethisa ama-likes lapho, make it rain. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm a like. Make it rain there. Thank you so much. Sanibonani, molweni migulukudu. Molweni migulukudu. Omunye umgulukudu uyanibulisa. Omunye umgulukudu oyimina uyanibulisa. Sanibonani, ninjani? Kunjani, kuyaphileka? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy. Izoba njani weekend yakho? What are your plans? What are you up to? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do about the weekend? Okay. So, guys, yesterday it was a very fruitful, interesting day. 35 people, 16 likes. Aikona. Akubinjalo makuzolunga. Akubinjalo. Ama-likes, kaloku. Ama-likes, please, some belief. Okay? Ama-likes, ke sana. Ama-likes ke sana. Ngenani kulukudu phakathi. Gulukudu, sinemibuzo eminingi. Gulukudu ke sana, sanibonani. Molweni. Okay, first of all, let's start here. Let's start here. I'm gonna post over the weekend what you call Kazandile. A testimony Gazandile. I'm gonna post that so that we can remind ourselves about the time frames. What time did the intruder came in according to Zandile? So we're gonna post that so that you guys can listen up. Ne? And then what else? We're gonna also I'm gonna post my old videos, old cross-examination. No, not even if it's not cross-examination, but I'm gonna post it there back then so that you guys can be here and hear the things yourselves. Ne? So we're gonna do that over the weekend. Don't go away. All right. Now we have so many questions, right, about so many things. And bazozisola is a fact. Hayi bazozisola. Laba nale nganekwane yabo. Anyway, so yesterday we had the defense, and then it indicated that it no longer opposing the calling of a tracker expert, Maria Elizabeth Pretorius, to the stand. So that was now a U-turn that they did, and the judge was like, "Wise move, wise move," and I still don't understand what what it means. I mean, I was like, "Okay, what is that? So what you mean?" But okay, and then we had and then she was now sworn in and then testified about the car movement of Longwetwala vehicle on the day of the incident. Remember, the defense claimed in August, Twala shot himself in the foot while there was a scuffle in the house and then consulted a doctor. Yeah, Kumbol. So that is why now Baloi, I've been saying that what he does, he goes to rebut the evidence or rebut the scenarios that were brought by the defense. He no longer has his own case, in my view. He is busy with whatever the defense brings in. He will go and fetch someone to come and rebut that. That's what he is doing. I don't even think at this point he even knows what is the charge against the accused. And I'm also going to put in a video of what was said to the accused when the case started with Rata, what were the charges and stuff like that, so that we are up to date and we understand what's going on, right? That's what I'm going to do over the weekend. So please be on the lookout for that. I already uploaded, but I will let them play. Maybe some today, maybe one or two today, and then the others over the weekend, right? Now, here was a trick. Okay. Pretorius was an investigator at a car tracking company. She now works for SEPS. That was very, 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 that was very, 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 work for SEPS. She was. And then I was like, Aibo. Now, isn't this, even someone yesterday on our live was like asking, isn't this a conflict of interest? Well, we are still going to hear how is the defense going to tackle all of this, because it is a conflict of interest, guys. How dare a police officer now? She's a sergeant of SEPS now, no longer a sergeant of Tracker Connect. So why is she speaking about former employer to current employer? Doesn't make sense. It will never make sense. Okay. And then Pretorius says the car is registered under S. Twala. At this point, we still want to know who is S. Twala, because there are two S. Twalas. There is Silo, the father, there is Silo, the son. We don't know if they call him Silo Jr. We don't know if they call him Silo Jr. even in his ID number, but we do know his name is Silo, the younger son. We saw him in court when Longwe was arrested for the theft case. They were both arrested and the other one was let go. Solo was let go because of lack of evidence. Lack of evidence. Okay, allegedly. Now, let's get to this. Pretorius explains how information on a car movement is sent from satellite to the tracking company. Pretorius, the system cannot be edited manually. What you see on the system is what you get. Here we go again. Let me drink. I'm sorry about that. Once they start with this line, didn't Stain tell us you can't edit or whatever? What, I don't know, I don't remember. But once they tell you this, you must know something is fishy. Something is fishy. Once they start with saying that, where is this? The system cannot be edited manually. What you see on the system is what you get on the system. Isn't this a printout? So is the system edited otherwise? Technically, manually, you can't. Can it be done technically? Is the question. Can it be done technically? Is the question. Okay. And then she says the information obtained is from 24th October until 27 October 2014. And I was like, I am personally not happy. I'm not happy with them taking up until the 27th of October. We want information from the whole month of October up until at least June, July, even if it's up until December 2015. Kahle kahle. Even if it's until October 2015, an entire year, we want a tracker record of that car. That's what they should request. Okay? And then Pretorius on a car movement on the 26th of October 2014. By the way, for me, I felt Ukuti she should have started from Friday, because we want to see what was happening from Friday, Saturday, especially then on Saturday after the match. What was happening with that car? Where did it go and how many times? How many times it went to Malberton? How many times it went to Vosloorus? And where was it coming from? Where was it stationed at night? Do you understand? We need that information. Okay. And then he says, 1857 vehicle moving in Kutwanong Street in Vosloorus. 1858 ignition off at Kutwanong Street. 1914 ignition on in Kutwanong Street. Huh? 15 minutes later, ne? 1901 ignition off in same street. I don't know why 1901 is not in front, is not the one that starts, okay? And then 2043 car in motion in Kutwanong Street and then ignition off. Yeah, when I lay you, it took me out. It took me out that one. It took me out that one. It took me out. I was like, okay, what is this? All right. And at this point, guys, we have so many questions, man. We have son. We have so many questions, guys, about this whole situation. And I am still yet to see. I am still yet to see Uguti. How is this going to fold out, ne? Because kuningi man, guys, there's a lot of things that are happening here. This case got batong. So she mentions all of this, ne? And then the other thing that I thought of, the doctor, the pathologist, ne? I want to quickly go to this. That is talking about I can't find what time did Sandile say. What time the intruders came in, but I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna look for that because we need that. We need those time frames. We really do. The doctor said that retired principal specialist pathologist Dr. Johanna Steenkamp, stationed at the Germiston mortuary, told the Gauteng High Court Pretoria that he performed an autopsy examination on soccer star Meyiwa on October 28, 2014, just 2 days after he was shot. The pathologist told the court that he found Meyiwa in a white blood-stained shirt, a white vest, and a blue tracksuit. This was because consultation with the investigators and ballistic indicated the clothes were not needed in their investigations. Steenkamp told the court Meyiwa's stomach contained 500 ml of partially digested food material in which, okay, whatever, blah, blah, we don't care about that. He explained to the court the bullet would have gone through his body in milliseconds as a result. The track of this wound passes downwards, backwards from the front and laterally away from the midsection of the body. When the bullet hit and entered, he would have started bleeding immediately. As long as his heart was beating, he was bleeding out into the cavity. The bullet perforated the sternum on the right at the level of rib 3. showing a blackening of the outer aspect as well as inverted bone fragments over the inner aspect of this bone. The perforation measures a centimeter in diameter, enlarging towards the inner aspect of the sternum where the inverted bone fragment are noted. During his examination, Steenkamp said Meyiwa's right chest cavity contained 1.7 ml of blood, which came as a result of internal blood loss from the heart as well as the lungs in that area flowing the chest cavity, resulting in the left lung collapsing. He said the cause of death was consistent with a bullet wound to the chest involving the heart and the lung. According to history provided, he was shot in the identified home. Thereafter, he was taken to hospital where he was certified dead. No treatment was given to him in the hospital. Hmm. And also, Steenkamp considered that the trajectory of the bullet wound could indicate that the shooter was taller than Meyiwa, who was reportedly 1.77 m tall. According to state witness, so far Meyiwa was shot in Vosloorus, all right? And then Senzo Meyiwa died in minutes or seconds. So he did not live long after being shot. Do you understand? Now, we want to know what time the people that came in, the so-called intruders came in. We want to know what time did they arrive, number one. Number two, when did the scuffle started? Number three, when was that SMS, guys? Do you remember the SMS Numalo referred to? Wasn't it 6:30 or something, 20 to 7? So when the SMS says Ngiphandle, it was from Longwe to Zandile. Yet Umaria Lana is gonna start telling us about this vehicle at 1857. Zhuang. No. Zhuang. How is she going to start at 1857? But we still want the exact times. When exactly did the intruders arrive at the Kumalo? The SMS. What time was the SMS? Who remembers? What time was the SMS? Wasn't it at around 6:30, 6:25? I'm not sure. But there was an SMS that was sent that I'm outside. These people badlala ngathi. Something is going on here, guys. Let me read your comments before they become a lot and I can't read them. Belinda, morning. Lerato, hi. Tumeka, hello. Spamandla, morning, my sister. You made me to follow this matter. Thank you so much. Lerato, sisters, Noni, what happened yesterday? Live. What live now? Which one? Jehovah loves you. Ujackson Baloi uyanyanyisa kodwa. Hello, cool dad. Umaniji the picture. Okay, whatever. We don't have time for this. Molo mamqhwathu njani nkosikazi, ngiyaphila unjani? Sisacasulwa uvaselina, ngaba sicasulwa yini enalama likes? Unqobzithi mina ndikhathele nje bakithi uvaselina ulokhu ezigumbela umgodi everyday, khona imoto engaduma inyakaza icishe engekho udrayiva phakathi. Imagine that. Hayi Noni, kutheni nabulala umgo wesizwe? Hayi bo, it's not us. He needs to do the things that the other children do too. The other children do this, guess son. Naye he must, okay? Angazi ekuhlambe ngamanzi nesepha njengami. You can't. It's not for everyone. Patients, I know when they approached the liar on the stand for AVL, another thing was this polo flying from hell to Kumados. Ah! Uyakumbula, they showed us during the AVL. No, not the AVL. When Pinky was here, we could see how I choose number 3's cell phone was moving from where to where, right? Why Eka Longwe Moto we see it at the Kumalo Residence Street? We find it at the Kumalo Street directly. Guys. Nana, we did the tracker experiment from my house to the shop 6 meters from my house and switch off the engine. We then pushed the car up the steep to the school nearby. And then what happened? Morning to me, Lerato tracker expert made a big mistake. She exposed Longwezandi and the state. I agree. I agree. But then again, lies, they say they have short legs. Muzi, we all don't know why 1901 is not in front. No, you are not the only one. This data is edited. Believe it looks like it because why would why would you start with 1914 instead of 1901, then 1914? No, man, something is very off here. Utome Modise at Lerato Mokotru Baloi will regret calling this no, he will. He will regret. In fact, Mosubaloi, in my view, guys, my chair. Nilindeni ningangithengela isitulo. Nilinde ibirthday yam before ningithumelele isitulo. Or i-voucher ke yakwa Macro, yakwa Game, yakwa where else? Yakwa Take a Lot. Nilindeni? Yakwa Builders Warehouse. Nilindeni? Ingathi ngene ngithumelele i-voucher mina. Yo. Ngithumelele i-voucher because isitulo he bana siyangihlupha. How? When we switch on the engine, then drove back to the shop, switch off and push the car until 3 meters to my house. The result gave us exactly the points at which the ignition was off. Thank you. Not ilomsangane siwenzela lana. Ubusisiwe shows, Molono, where is your hairpiece? You look beautiful. Angithi abafowenu could not concentrate yesterday. Bebehlanya la. Bebehlanya la abafowenu. Bebehlanya, they could not concentrate. We will start again next week. I don't know. Maybe it was Thursday. I don't know. Maybe I should start mabasene papalaza, some of them ne abapuzai. I must start doing it on Monday so that by the time it gets to Wednesday, they are used to it. Bebehlanya la. Everybody was going crazy. Some of these guys were okay, not everybody, but some of these guys were going crazy. They were wilding here. So I was like, you know what? No. I just did no need all. Like, guys, let's show appreciation for this entertainment. Hi, please. Chini, hi, nina niyasinyela nina. Do I love India? Ngiyazelaphi? How? Untutuzelo, hello Noni, hi. Uthobile Gwala. I think ulongwe wayehamba nabanye abantu emotweni. That is the only thing that makes sense because if he was inside, why is the car going to be on ignition? It's on and off, but yena usendlini. Why? And then it brings us Kesana to one thing. Ubabake is very pissed at Ulongwe for this situation. It boils his blood. What if Junior was there? I'm busy in California, guys. What if Junior was there? What if? I'm not saying that is the case, but le enga kababakhe nje ingathi it ufake ingane yami ezintweni babe kunguwe uyi-one. I would have put you out there, mara now lento it's going to jeopardize my boy. Do you understand? Yeah, kuningi guys, kuningi kakhulu. So lento yokuthi Thobile what if ebehamba nobani, it's a big question, because yena mos uyisniffer yabo. I don't think utata angamthengela imoto. I doubt that utata angamthengela imoto. Lo wenza so, what if angayithengisa for, what if angayithengisa? Do you understand? So ayenza sense ukuthi angathengela imoto, and then the car is on S Twala's name, and the S Twala is senior and junior. So which we need an ID number. We need an ID number so that we understand which S are we dealing with. And that cell phone that was there, which S was that? Yeah, ne? And it shows that the car was stationary and could pick up exactly the points where the ignition was on. However, it shows that it's inconclusive on the fact that from the destination and back. Okay, thank you so much, Wena Dongal Gamavus. Ulerato, AVL records were compiled in 2018. The woman joined SEPS 2021, not 2019. Did she move with the AVL records for Polo to SEPS her new job? Good question. Good question. But for me, it's one thing. How do you represent your ex-boss, your ex-employer? How do you represent them? And represent them in terms of your current employer. This is your current employer. You want to represent your former employer. Are we stupid? Do they think we are dumb? And on top of that, lam mgulukudu ubaba Baloi, mgulukudu ke lo, because yena, when he talks about, when he spoke of this woman, which is Umakayesu, he spoke about him as if uthe tracker expect, never mentioned anything about SEPS, and I highly doubt that he didn't know that this woman works for K9. I highly doubt that. That alone is a problem. That's very dodgy. That alone is very dodgy. Do you understand? And then we are expected to accept it as it is. But someone was behaving very weirdly, moving very dodgy with the whole information. Mr. Baloi. He's so sneaky, he doesn't stop. When they say he's black excellence, they mean amaqhinga nabumenemen. Is that what they mean? No, guys, no. Agna black excellency. A man with no integrity, you call him black excellency. Why didn't he tell the court that this lady is a former employee? Number one. Number two, currently she's an employee at SEPS. Why? Why did he spoke of her as if she is still working for that company, the tracker company? No. Bazosinyusela nge-high abo Baloi. Bazosinyusela nge-high ngamanga. I tell you, bazosinyusela nge-high. Ubusisiwe Shezi. Senzo died 26 October 2014. AVL done in January 2018. Why no AVL for Senzo Meyiwa's car? Good question. Madam promoted from constable to sergeant in 3 years. Others 30 years. No promotion, including Zunation Kuning. Aye, she joined 2021 and became a sergeant. That time she was joining Kesan. She joined. Maybe she had a special skill. I don't know which one. Dog skill? Sniffing dogs? Sniffer dogs must are sniffing things, ne? She's there in that unit. I don't know which skill is that she has. About Zungu since 2014. It's 10 years now. Uzungu is still a constable. Ulerato, it looks like when Longwe was inside, someone was in the car. True, it sounds like it when they speak about it. Lalita, hello babes, how are you? Alfie, the tracker can't conclude whether the car used the same route to the destination and back since it was switching off and other points and on other points. Maybe the car was pushed by hand when off. Ah, kwaze kwanzima ke lapho. Uthiyani Mpinga, hello Thiyani, unjani mawawu? Andiswa, I was actually wondering what happened to you today. Yesterday you were flames. I wish Mgo is well today. Yesterday was flames. Oh, you mean how I look? Guys, these guys were wilding out. The guys, and I had a meeting yesterday. I did tell you guys, I had a meeting yesterday. So because they were others were like, I can't concentrate. So that's why I put so much effort. I guess putting an effort must be my thing. It's summer now, but it's not, Cape Town is young, but I'm fucking chasing even today. So I must put on more effort. Okay, I agree, Andy. Andy, why ungilanda? Asikhulume kancane mkhaya. Why ungilanda? Andy so wangilanda wangifetha during the people kanti inkinga yakho ikuphi? Why unengxaki? Unengxaki Andy. So why ungilanda? How wangifetha sisi? Nami ndazifayila ndi-aaza lana ngenxa yakho. Woo! Chuku! Angiyeke. Okay, ndikuvile and I get your point. Ndikuvile. That's the whole point nefuneka babe wild. Starting from Monday, I'm gonna make sure ukuthi ngivuka on time by 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna do the things. In fact, this month end, I must take all my weeks because it's summer now. I must take all my weeks for Iwash and stuff so that they are fixable, so that every day I'm in India. uh, Hi, I'm new here. I'm from Trying Dead. Where is that, King Unlimited? Please subscribe. Thank you. Alma, so the lady is not being honest. Something is off there. Good morning, Slender. Utobile Kwala. Maybe wantshontsha imoto yababakhe ne-cellphone zonke bonke bethu. Ha! Sorry, u-Inga nathi namhlanje bakhona ecourt. Bazoza for ukusitshela ukuthi bazobuya Monday. Unless uMngomezulu uvuke efilisha all right. If uMngomezulu uvuke efilisha better, maybe uzoza kuhlaliwe. Mara if uMngomezulu uyambona akekho you must know ukuthi i-adjournment because akakho right. Ukepile, hi, say direct Kepile ubehlanya couldn't concentrate. Yeah, you were one of those people that were crazy here. You were wilding. You were wilding, Kepile. Yeah, you were one of those. You people were all, yay. Anxious. Yeah, beningakwazi to concentrate. So I think it will be best when I start on a Monday so that you guys can wild out mildly nizobe ninebhabhalaza if niyaphuza, or even if aniphuzi ibhabhalaza yeah from the weekend nje neyomzimba. Ubuyani, morning Noni, you are bangaki ofakazi asebefakazile kuleli cala bakaka abasele ngoba ama-eyewitness akafakazile bathathu and 99% amaphoyisa. Well, sure. I remember the other day we counted them here on this live, like few months back or few weeks back. Sasifikile ku-100. I don't think we even reached the 100. I don't even think we did. I don't know. I don't know, but all we know is that out of the 80%, out of 100% of people that have come, 90% is police officers. Hi, Makanye, Unjani, Uslenda, but Longwe left when the intruders came in. So who was busy with his car around 2043? Mm-hmm. Why was Longwe still there? Because the street was full of people at that time. Well, at this point, angisazi ke, angisazi. And the other weird thing ukuthi kanti le firearm ayina loud bang. Ba 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 isibhamu siyasizwa mos sonke estradweni masisisho. Abantu bestrato, you wanna tell me impempe zakhona azikhaliswanga if kunempempe whatever wayo imbiza uma kunento eyenzekayo, and then people call the cops and then the cops come and yay. The first don't that was shot. Wasn't that supposed to surprise people? And then the second one, they were like, "Guys, someone is being shot," and start calling the police, the neighbor. Kanti kwenzekalani? Hayi, angithi abantu baseFosloras kathini mara kuningi nje guys. Yes, Baloi knew she was from SEPS. Why angasitshelanga? Patience, the defense must call person from this AVL company because this witness was not working there. Rata was disappointed when him go withdraw his objection. No, we are not moving on his way here, Urata. Even no, we don't. When I say no, I mean we don't care. I mean we don't care. We don't care, Patience. We actually don't care. As for him saying that wise move, Urata naye kodwa bathungu. Yeah. Thank you, Buyani. Ukepile. Okay, you're repeating that. To Chris Noni, I think the defense must call an expert from this tracker company. Good morning, Noni. Good morning. Ungabile, Chris. They should. Hey, they have to call one. They have to. They must ask her questions, yes, but they must call someone from the tracker company, please. And actually, they must deal with this fast next week. But ngalo person, and then sizwe if it will make, if this is gonna get into a point where we get to call Longwe to come, because wow. Ulalita, apparently the tracker company she worked has been closed down. No, 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 no. Yeah. No, 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 don't tell me that. Chris Mtomen, let's like, share, and subscribe, family, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ulindiwe bebe uthi molo ntombi yami umgo uzoba right ngoJehova simkhonza. uJehova makenze plan. uJehova makenze plan for all of us, asikhunge, asifihle sonke. Hi, Lazy E. Ukepile, a promotion by SEPS procedure, it takes 10 years before you can be promoted. That's SEPS procedure. But she was an outside applicant. Basho kanjalo. Why is the tracker is so precise about Kutlwanong, but from where? And where did it go from Kutlwanong? What was the speed? And the 2 hours that they say it must be added? You are asking good questions. Good questions. Football club, facial description failed, dreadlocks, gold tooth, etc. Phone records failed, ballistic failed, car tracker about to fail. Also, I kudlaliwe ngathi will wait for another fail. Imagine Baloi wants to fail publicly. Imagine now we hear news of he's a good he's black excellency, and he's a good no ungakho wena sosula amanzi ngobani bachithileyo ngemistake. Jehova. Yini bawo yini ngichithi lamanzi engiwaselayo ngiwachithile ngoko masikoroba this house. Okay. Jehova ingcwele yini umsebenzi senivukwa. Anyway, ngithanda ngifunda into ezokubuyisela ezingqondweni because ngiphazamisekile. Facial descriptions failed, dreadlocks, gold tooth, and etc. Phone records failed, ballistic failed, car tracker about to fail also. Ayi kudlaliwe ngathi will wait for another fail. DNA also failed. DNA yakhohlwa. Yes, it also failed ke sana. Umpahlwa Phala farm charges are dropped. NPA says there is no evidence to prosecute them for president. Nayo ke South Africa yethu. Nayo ke South Africa. Uzanele Nqutha. Morning, Bodali. I know I am late. Let me do the right thing in life. Thank you so much. Uma Ruping, good morning. Noni, morning. Ujamal Kamavuso, no one was jumping people's walls there. Longwe and Silo drove in that car, or maybe Chico himself removed the car from the crime scene. The more he tries to detach himself from this, he implicates himself. We told him to keep mum, that one. We told him to Marayena. And that's when he keeps dropping something, Kesana, and we are like, didn't you say there? And didn't you say there? And now you are, what's going on? That one needs a PR team, even if it's me. He better hire me so that I can tell him, shut up. Shush. That's the PR is shush. Let me handle this. And in his case, he must not say duh because he was never kwakumalo when the incident happened. Okay? Mara akalaleli ke. Akalaleli unomlomo. Desmond Kosi, good morning, Noni. You and Patricia Mashele deserves the Nobel Prize to share. Keep it up for us. Oh my goodness, that's a big what? Maybe Patricia. Patricia will drop her easy girl. Before we are done here, I'm gonna go and then we check what has she updated and from the box. Morning, Glakahla. Brother wakho uyagula. You better pray. Thandazani lapho. Abomngomezulu ngabaseswatini or ngabase-KZN? Wozala Goodman. Umngomezulu, is it Swatini or is it KZN? Andise, love you, Nonza. You are always beautiful. Ngoba beauty starts within. Kodwa yesterday, ibi extra. Love it for you, Kesana. Lovely weekend, family. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lerato. And mind you, Maruping, and mind you, apparently there was no external recruitment concepts because it was during COVID. Clearly, that position was created as a thank you. She's gonna learn very fast. She's gonna learn, I agree. Ubusisiwe, asiyala amanzi sisamamele kamnandi lapha and ngithukile, that's a thing. If you resign or retire from a company, you can't legally give a comment or testify on anything with that company. You are no longer an employee and have no legal right to company files. It's illegal. I agree. It's very wrong. Now it goes back to what we said. Conflict of interest and you not representing them. It's even worse. You move from that company to here and you work for here and you want to talk from here. Ngabo. Yo. Any interview from Mr. T? No, City has said nix. It's 11 days now, full. We are on the 12th day. sorry, we are on the 11th day. Ne? Monday last week, Monday last week to Monday this week, it's 7 days. Tuesday, 8, Wednesday, 9, Thursday, 10. It's day 11 today. Nix. Zololo, zip, zip, zip. Mara ke asilinde weekend or next week. You never know with him. Drops my mode. Bonjour, I'm from Congo, Brazzaville. Hello, Congo. How are you doing there? Udokas, hi, gorgeous. Like, thank you so much. Do you speak French? No, I speak English and Xhosa and all other South African languages. I try in my Sutu, Tswana, Pedi. They can't speak about me in my presence, but and then the other languages, I'm fine. Listen, Marupengu Patricia, listen. You can download a lot from there. And akesabi. Bona akesabi. Mugirl akesabi. Ukhuluma izinto zakhona awumboni allegedly at all. I think bekuyi-one apho bengimbone ekhuluma ngento ethi allegedly. The rest uthi nama-receipt athi nizozibona. Yo, akesabi. Oh, use-KZN. All right. Wabakwamampo. Hi, Noni. It's been a while, you know. Baloi is digging his own grave with tracking thing of the red polo. He had long lost the battle. Enjoy from Botswana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Botswana. Itanis cheke ulo. And the other weird thing is that babhizi bafuna i-AVL kaLongwe. Mara uLongwe akusiyena umsolwa. Senzeni nge-AVL yakhe? Hayi. Maybe yimina nje with my brain. Hi. Someone here says in that group, since we were tried, Baloi fell on the trap of the defense. Mgomezulu is a genius, I must say. Mgomezulu indicated to the court that they will object the evidence from Longwe's car track. Baloi went on and prepared the heads of arguments only for the defense to withdraw objections. Remember, this case might not go for an appeal. They need all the nitty-gritties thereof. For Baloi to prepare heads prior the ruling of Rata will prove that one, the discussions between the state and Rata. Two, if the state leads evidence on the vehicle, then the state will be compelled to summon Longwe to come and testify. Remember, the state was not willing to summon Longwe. Ngomezulu is really seasoned in this game. Hey! Bayabhala abantu, that's someone who is writing that there. Clark group yakwa Tonton. So Omunye says the problem got George Baloi think he's smart and he's a superstar. I guess that's one of his problems. And then someone responded and said, remember, it was mentioned clearly and loud that he never lost a case in his entire practice. Someone says he shall fall through Nasi. Someone says he may not be as smart as he think he is, but he's good cook and he's got Judge Satan in his corner. That's enough to make him confident. He's gonna fall very bad. Very, 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 very bad. And then or someone else is asking the same thing we are asking. Maria said the ignition of the Polo was off, but the car was moving, which means breakdown tower company loaded the car. Now question why Longwe didn't drive it by himself. Answer is Longwe was badly injured on his ankle after shooting himself. Hey guys, kuningi people can talk, ne? People can speculate, people can talk. Son. And then these things will also make us speculate now. It makes sense why Kelly was found. Well, I mean, why Kelly found Ubaba Kamfana. And also, someone is asking, how did they know that Longwe's car has a tracker? Who gave a right to call the company tracker without a vehicle owner? Baloi. Yeah, but they're asking real questions here. Real questions. Someone else says she was working for a car tracker company. She is now attached to SEPS and she is testifying in court. Isn't that clear? Yeah, it's not only us as shiny when we ask these things. Even other people are thinking these things. And someone else says this, not Zandi or Mtoko and Dumelo ever told the court that Longo went out twice or three times to his car. So Ubani Beka study moto because according to Zandi, since Longo got inside the house, only Dumelo and Toko went out to smoke, and I'm sure they didn't go to the car. Good catch. Good catch. Someone else is saying that in his testimony, Tumelo stated that he saw some people in the red polo while they were outside smoking. The question is, who were those? Ndabiseng was outside with a friend on the car, but never testified that they saw a red car coming out of the yard. Instead, they saw two people running towards the park when or after the shots went off. I also wonder if Ndabiseng saw Mtoko's Sitwala among those people who ran out the yard, because Mtoko told the court that he ran next door and immediately went back to a risky house he escaped from. How did he know it's now safe? People are asking real questions here. And then now the question is, who shot Longwe? Himself or someone else? Someone says, I think Longwe is the one that was shot first when they were fighting for the gun. What makes me say that, remember, there is a place on the floor that is destroyed by the bullet. That means the gunshot fire went off, shot fire went off while they were fighting over it. Hi, Asaz, guys, these are people's opinions, all right? I wonder what will Rata say when the defense calls for S. Twala to confirm ownership and L. Twala to confirm driving the car. Hi, Itani Ngieku Patricia, before we are done. We are almost done and it's 5 to 10. Okay, let's go to Pet. Let's go to Sis Pet quickly. Let's go to Patricia. I'm looking for Patricia on X quickly. And then while it's searching, let me read the. Okay. There she is. There she is. What's new? Hmm. Okay. Patricia says, lol, I have been telling people about Geninda's so-called one-man unity called the cold case unit. This unit was never established under the SEPS fixed establishment. It was registered as a project by General Sitol to investigate the Radovan Crange matter, a project. So Cele appointed Gininda again for the Senzo case, but this time around no project was registered. Oh, but this time around no project was registered because Gininda already established himself as the cold case unit without any feasibility studies being done as required by SEP's organizational development management. That means that There is no unit in SEPS called the Cold Case Unit. The project was terminated after Crenshaw was arrested. Ginida didn't want to let go, though. It was too nice to have an unlimited budget, petrol allowance, petrol cards, and even inheriting SEP's vehicles and registering it in his kid's name. Now, the defense didn't get the timetable and the leave application today. I already knew that they are not going to get it because in SEPS, you must follow the procedure. There is a line of command, meaning that the leave application must be recommended by the supervisor and approved by the commander. Gininda does not have a supervisor or a commander because he is running a one-man show. Cold Case Unit is Gininda, and Gininda is the Cold Case Unit. That's why Baloi wanted to discuss the timetable and the leave application privately with the judge. Ha! Hayi ke sana asikhohlwe ngendaba what you call your application, your leave form. Umshololo akazuyithola. Umshololo akazuyithola. She even says, so the defense didn't get the timetable, lol. Gininda does not have a commander. Remember, he is the head of the cold case unit. So who approved the study leave? And then she says from 2016 to 2021, she was employed at the Tracker Connect and she got employment in SEPS in October 2021. According to my knowledge, there were no external appointments during 2020 or 2021 due to the COVID. The tracker lady has been appointed in October 2021 in SEPS and she is already a sergeant. Isigaxa ezo zikaPatricia ke sana. Yho! Ngiyakutshela mina. Ithani sifunde it's 10 o'clock now, guys. Mangifunde Ben Senga, big up from Canada. Thank you so much. Please make sure you are subscribed, sir. Please. Maruping, the defense should ask about her appointment, who was on the panel when she was interviewed. If she was interviewed, this has Gininda written all over it. It smells his cheap perfume. Marupeng, I'm sure Patricia is there by ex preparing files on Maria. She better give it. I want to know who is her husband, where is he working, was she married before, is this her first marriage, all of those details, because we need to know. We need to know these things, and they will help for us to understand why is she here now. They will help a lot. Ukepile, I also wanted to ask that question, that if you are out of a company, you still have a right to the property. And other thing, where did they get these documents they are reading? Good question, guys. Udokas noni bebegwebela abantu esayikeni this time bahambe wrong. UJehova makathi take over, guys. UJehova makathi take over. Uzanele Qunta, Mtoko was jumping the walls and jumping back after they said they are gone. Kucho ababesele endlini. If my memory set me well, watsho njalo. I remember Zanele. PG Menziwa, who moved Longwe's car to make way for Senzo's car to take him to hospital, because Longwe never told us anything about moving his car. And no one in the house told us. The one that were in court told us about Longwe moving the car. Udaniel Utilongwe said he was outside, but Mtoko didn't see him because he didn't remember whether it was the second intruder or Longwe. Ha! Sure. Okay. France Mutuaka. It's illegal. You can be charged with imposing as an employee of the company. Stein and this lady must be arrested for lying to the court and misleading the court. Umandla Mashaba. Mina, I want to know Senzo's striker plus. I want to know what time did Senzo got shot. Yeah, but when it comes to what time Senzo was shot, we will never know it unless one of them decides to tell nothing but the truth. No one is going to tell us that, chance. No one, guys. No one. And when it comes to Senzo's tracker, I agree. We need Senzo's because we want to know, where did Kelly go? Senzo was shot and it had it got the family members to come, and they had to bring police people to get Kelly Komolo to give the things of sense. And she was busy driving that car up and down. We want to know, where did she go? We really want to know, where did Kelly Kumalo go? Guys, it is 10:03, and I thank you so much for your presence. I thank you so much for being here. We spoke about a lot of things. We asked a lot of questions. We sit here and do this together. It's very helpful because all the questions that we have, we come up with scenarios. It's like we are caught on our own. Ne? Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you after the court session. I don't know if it's gonna sit. I don't think so, unless Ngomezulu is better. If Ngomezulu is better, well, there will be a sitting. If not, then the sitting is gonna be them telling us that Ngomezulu is not feeling well. Unless Ngomezulu angathi someone must stand in for him while belalele yena, he's gonna come back Monday and do his cross-examination. I think they could do that also. Can they do that? They can. Ungomezulu can say, no man, they can continue uzobukela TV and yena i-cross-examination yakhe ayenze Monday. Then the others can start if they have to with cross-examination. Do you understand? Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I will see you after the court case. Umandla, mina, okay, uLerato, see you at 3:30. All right. Thank you, Lerato. Umandla, remember one of Senzo's friends said they were watching soccer game. Soccer game will give us the timeline. Is soccer game started at 5 and it was done by what time? 6:30, I suppose. Yeah, it was done by 6:30. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on the next live. And it's on my channel, okay? Because yesterday there was no live. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.